Shoot.
Cool. Welcome to another weekly enrich your ear holes with our voices and enrich your eye holes with what we're playing today. And what we're playing today is Pokémon Unite, which is the new MOBA from the Pokémon Company. They've done something a bit wild here, but we'll talk about that later because I'm joined.
Sorry.
Very good. Because I am joined with the one and only Snorlax, Tom Hughes. Full name there. There you go. I just doxed you.
It's alright.
Doxed you on the internet.
My IP address and everything as well.
Do you want the? I know your pin. Shall I give them your pin as well?
Sure. It's
Cool.
got like money in it, but you can have it.
Fine. It is 5655.
5655. Yeah.
But
Obviously,
yeah.
this is technically episode 3, but like you said, we're not in the norm, so episode 2
And a half.
this and a half. This will probably be the last time I even say that kind of shit because I can't be asked to keep track of episode numbers.
2.5 sugars.
2.5 sugars and a wild.
That's it. Oh, you're the sugars. Anyway.
Sorry. Estimated wait time. Oh, you already done it. Nice
So what we're doing? What
Yeah.
we're doing is we're going to just chat shit about games, really, because that's what we like and that's what we do. How about that?
I like it.
And there's quite a few things to talk about, really. Like, we'll probably add timestamps to this one, so you don't get inundated with a load of stuff you don't want to hear it.
That was one thing I forgot last time, so I will remember to do that this time.
That's all groovy. That is all groovy. So we might as well start with what on earth we're playing right now, to be honest.
Oh yeah. They had Snorlax. I chose Snorlax. I haven't played it as anyone else.
I've not played as this one, so I'm Venusaur. But
Nice, so I
you're
can stay at the
seeing,
top.
you're currently
Yeah.
seeing Tom's screen, by the way, in the background. That is what Tom is seeing, and
I
yeah.
really want that. Yeah. Oh, battle prep as well. There's
Oh.
one thing I keep forgetting about this game, and it's they always end up waiting for me to click ready, and I keep forgetting.
I never do these battle prep things, so I don't really know.
I should have done the apple. So the apple one, it's like an eating apple, but it restores your health when you're not in battle or when you're not moving, which is
Oh,
quite good. Oh, you've got
so
a very cool like outfit as well.
yeah, I'm a beachy Venusaur.
You're a Vena Beach.
Beach. Beachy Saur. So,
Beach.
Pokemon Unite, it dropped for free on the Switch last week, a few days ago,
Free game.
and everyone
I'm
loves a
not sure- I
freebie.
never heard anything about this, by the way. I didn't even know this was coming out, and I just saw it, and I was like,
Ah.
Pokemon game.
I think it was mentioned in like a Pokemon Direct towards the end of last year, maybe, and everyone's like, they're doing a MOBA, that's really weird. And personally, like, what's your experience with MOBAs? Like things like this, League, Dota, all that kind of stuff.
So, I tend to get a bit bored quite quickly with these. Because it can get a
That's
bit
a-
repetitive.
That's a good start.
It is. Obviously, I think it does have to strike. I keep forgetting the buttons with this.
Yeah.
It does have to strike a chord to me. Like, I do like Diablo. When I say maybe bored, I mean the ones where they were like the ones that you just mentioned. Actually, I keep remembering not to press rest. I keep thinking I've got like a special attack, and he's like rest, and then he just lays there. It's basically me all over.
Oh, I'm being mugged off by
Ooh.
Bulbasaur here, so I'm
There's
just doing.
another Snorlax right by me. 2 Snorlaxes just
Ah.
walk into a stadium.
Oh, Leslie's.
So I'm trying to think of the other ones that you just mentioned.
So you got League of Legends was kind of like
League of
League-
Oh, I am getting smashed.
League
I
of
just got
Legends was kind of like I think that's like the most popular one, right? That came out
That's
many
the one
years ago.
I've not played, but simply because I feel like it requires a lot of dedication for it.
Well, that's it. I think
yeah.
these types of games have been out for a while, and I think unless you've been playing from day dot, it's quite hard to. I am getting absolutely mugged off here, guys. Like, what is going on? Unless you play it from day dot, they're really hard to get into. So I downloaded League early last year after hearing so much about it, thinking, yeah, okay, I can get into this. And I just found it confusing. It's so many numbers. It's just tapping. There's obviously team play to it. You have to communicate with your team. It's one of those games, and I personally just didn't really get it.
Yeah.
But then this one's come out, and I feel like I'm into it. But it's because I know it. It's Pokemon.
Oh, that's the first time I've used that. So if you press up on the D-pad, you can instruct people for help. So I think you've just come over.
Okay, yeah, I just did that
Oh,
unintentionally.
shit. Apparently you can return to base.
I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm getting screwed over by these guys.
Yeah, they're really
Go.
good. I'm gonna score some points because.
So I think obviously different Pokemon have different kind of attributes. So Snorlax isn't really a advancing type where he's going to try and attack up certain levels. He actually kind of defends because a couple of the movesets that I've seen him use, or at least I've used that he's got. The first ones are a bit like meh. One's tackle, one's rest, but another one he gets is a shield, where
Hello.
it's just this big ass shield in front of you. You can just push people back, which is really handy. The other one that's quite good. Hello. Oh, all three of them are down here. Okay.
Let's not go down here.
No. We should probably defend it somehow. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna rest.
I'm gonna try and get some more points because, as far as I'm aware.
I'm so dead.
But the aim of the game, so we haven't really explained that, is
There you go, heavy
basi-
slam.
it's teams of 5v5, and you've got to score more points than the other team. And to get points, you have to defeat wild Pokemon, and you get like Pokeballs.
Yeah.
And then when you collect Pokeballs, you can dunk them in your enemy goal, and after a certain amount, your enemy goal gets destroyed. And it's like 10-minute rounds. But there's lots of little bits to it, and there'll be like the different Pokemon you choose have different like abilities and stats. Like there's like some Pokemon are more defensive than the others, some are more attacking, some are quicker, all that kind of stuff. So it's finding a good team, a good mix. I am getting absolutely obliterated here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the middle or something. So I think the other one we played with our friend Matt. Do you remember? Was it Paladins?
No,
Paladins
was it called like Paragon or something like that?
Paragon, that's it. So that one I actually quite enjoyed. But there was obviously OP characters that once they got to a certain level, they were just like, meh. I'm just going straight down the middle.
You waiting for Zapdos.
So within this also, I didn't even know Zapdos was in it.
Yeah, so
Within
Zapdos
this,
comes in the middle.
You also have like the one that I'm beating up right now. They give you certain perks. Oh shit, I'm so dead. Pikachu's coming for me. Oh no. Oh yeah, I've got a secret ability called Yawn? Secret ability? I can send him to sleep. I died. Damn it. So yeah, there's Pokemon around that basically give you bonuses when you kill them, right? So there's like boost, like attack boost, like defense, speed.
Oh
So
my
they're really
god.
good to get. Like if we're struggling to keep up. Jesus. So like for instance, the one I'm attacking now, I think gives you a defense boost, which is obviously really good for Snorlax, seeing as he's meant to be defending and I'm fucking failing my job. But the other team are actually doing really well because they're just all ganging up on like one person, like Adam right now. I can see you dying up there.
Yeah.
Come away, buddy.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Go sleep.
Oh my god. Holy hell. These guys are brutal, man.
They are.
I've
So
got
within each team, they have these spots that are obviously your own area. We are failing this bad. They're, where you can heal up as well. But as the number down the bottom, the 100 goes down. Once it reaches obviously 0, the spawn health point is gone. So obviously you don't want them to do that.
Wait, what number's that?
There's just underneath where you're standing in the circle, it says a number out of 100.
Oh,
so
right,
if that
yeah.
goes all the way down to 100, it gets destroyed. There's also the circle on the outside where it actually, if it's full, then obviously it's good. So, sorry, no, if it's not full, it's not good. That's what I meant to say. Oh, there we go. Bosh. Go to sleep. Run. I'm not doing well here.
No, not at all.
But yeah, like so you basically want to get all the different Pokemon, collect those Pokeballs, whatever like that, store them in the opponent's dockets or docks, whatever you want to call them, to get the points, and then obviously you level up. Oh, Unite move. I don't know what that is. On my way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's quite good fun. Obviously, it's a bit more playful than the others because it's Pokemon, and each Pokemon has different attributes, and you can use them for certain abilities within the match.
Yeah, I think it clicks more with me because I know Pokemon and I feel like it might be exactly the same as League of Legends, but we're really struggling. Yeah. But I feel like I can get my head around this one a little bit more, because I feel like the thing with like League of Legends and Dota and stuff, there's so many stats on screen sometimes, and I get very confused and flustered. I am not doing. This is the first game that I've really realised I do not know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think we've lost. We have really lost.
But it is good fun, and like I said,
wait,
it's
what you
free.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
that?
for all players. I was just having a look at different controls, but
And different.
I don't want to go that way.
So different events happen throughout the map as well. You'll get special Pokemon appear at different times. So, for example, there's a counter you can see in the middle of the map on Tom's screen. When that goes down to 0, a Zapdos will appear in the middle, and Zapdos is worth like 50 points.
It's not always Zapdos though, is it?
I think it's, as far as I've played, it's always been Zapdos, but it might change depending on what map you're on. And then, for example, at different points, you'll have Rotom will appear at the top, and he's worth 20 points. So people kind of take these little zones.
Oh, there we go. The Zapdos is in the middle now.
I am not doing well at all. I think I've scored. You'll see at the end how much I've scored.
Yeah, I haven't scored once. I wasn't able to get anywhere close.
And I think to stop people from kind of quitting out when they're losing, to stop people quitting out when they're losing, it doesn't show you what the score is. So you'll only get...
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so you'll only get like things come on the screen like you've seen saying you're struggling or you're in the lead, or, you know, so you don't really know how far behind you are. So it discourages you from like bouncing out, really.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that, to be honest.
Another one as well, if you die, it doesn't take that long to respawn, but the more you've died...
I think it's 10 seconds, right?
Yeah, but the more you die, I think the longer the respawn time is.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, no, it's been fun. I can see it being addictive. I think it's got the usual issues that these kind of games have when starting, which is like some of the Pokemon are stronger than the others. Like it's a bit it's a bit unbalanced at the moment, but loads of people are enjoying it. Like you see on Twitch, people are streaming it. Oh, I actually have quite a few Pokeballs I want to deposit. But yeah, no, I think and as it's a free game, obviously there are microtransactions and that kind of stuff, but I think it's mainly cosmetic or like different Pokemons you can buy, but you can also get the Pokemon if you play long enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, you like
I wouldn't say it's the more money you put into it, the better you're gonna like get out of it. Generally, I think it's one of those ones that you can just play and you just gradually unlock. I think I think they change the Pokemon depending on the season, or to call it seasons, because there's a timer next to some of the Pokemon.
Oh,
so
wow.
I think it means that Jesus, we got slammed. I think there's a timer next to them so that they're not always there. So like, I think it might rotate the Pokemon quite a bit. But I think there's some Pokemon that are going to be there for life, which is like Snorlax and Charizard, Pikachu.
Return to lobby.
Wow. What am I doing? How do I do this?
I think you just go return to lobby.
Okay, and it should return me to your lobby?
Yeah.
Or do we have to do that each time?
Okay,
cool.
I like if one of you goes to the lobby before the other, underneath your name, instead of saying loading, it says calculating. As if like you're coming up with a dastardly plan. But yeah, I think...
I mean, for a free download, it's great.
Yeah, and it's super popular. People are loving it. I mean, I'm enjoying it for the small time I've played it. And it's coming out... It's out on Switch, but it's also coming for Android and iOS soon as well. I don't know when. It might be out now, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good fun. I think a lot of people will be taking it by storm. It'll just take a while to get everything leveled out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. I think again, it's going to be. You need to ready up, by the way.
Oh, sugar.
That's fine. I do that all the time. I keep forgetting. But I think I think it's like the more you use a character, the more you understand kind of like how they work. Very similar to other ones, and it's a bit limited with like their special abilities that you can kind of go down and like level them up, and you get better abilities. Like for me, I get this like rest one where I just lay there, obviously as a deterrent, but like people attacking. but then the next one you get up is like a lay rest or whatever it's called, but like you sleep and you heal at the same time as like blocking them. Or the other one, like I said, there's a shield and it's like this invisible shield. Do you remember what was that game we used to play where it's the guy had the big shield in front of him?
Overwatch,
that's it. So you know the big shield in front of him?
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name. I didn't play that much.
Is it Reinhardt?
Something like that. Snorlax basically does the same thing. Just has like the shield in front of him, just pushes people back. It's quite hilarious.
Well, yeah, I haven't really figured out what one I like using yet. I think Pikachu. I've only unlocked 3. You can see a lot of people. You can see on that screen how many at the moment there is, and there's a few more as well. And I think season by season they'll introduce new Pokemon and like new maps and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they've also done it so you can't choose the same as someone else on your team. Very much like most similar games to this. You can't. Obviously, there can't be 5 Snorlaxes on a team.
No.
Which I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
Again, same as Overwatch as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we'll see where this game will develop. I think over time, Pokemon. It's quite nice to see them do something different. I know Nintendo seems to be branching out different things, but I guess this is a Pokemon company. They branch out, do different things. Like Pokemon Go was a bit left field at the time, but that took the world by storm, and it still is considered one of the better on mobile games you can get. And there's other things as well, like you can see with with Sword and Shield that just came out. They focus on that wild area, which was quite different. It's like open world, and the new game, the one that's kind of set before it all began, kind of thing. That's going to be practically like Breath of the Wild style open world by the looks of it. So that'll be really interesting. Got away from the ghastly. Get away. But yeah, I think it's good to see they're doing something different. Hopefully it's not a money grab situation. Everything's going to be locked behind microtransactions, but we'll see, I guess.
Okay, so this is one thing I know I'm doing wrong. I'm Snorlax and I get caught up on trying to attack someone, and I'm just like following these guys, and then 2 others appear out of nowhere and I can't get away fast enough.
Oh, sugar.
So big.
Heal. Help me, someone.
Where you're up. Where are you? You're down here. Okay, 2 secs.
The one thing I didn't realise...
Oh, that's not you. Oh.
Sorry. Yep. One thing I didn't know was I don't think they have the kind of super effective strength and weaknesses, if you know what I mean. Like, I was just fighting... I'm Pikachu, electric Pokemon. I was just fighting a bird Pokemon. But I don't think I'm particularly stronger against it. I think that obviously that would be unfair because there could be so many like winning matchups. People could, make a team that's got the least amount of weaknesses or something.
Exactly.
So yeah, that doesn't count. But anyway, that is Pokemon Unite, and we'll probably be playing a lot more than today, if anything.
Yeah.
So another game that came out recently that I've had the privilege of playing because it is fantastic.
I actually just wanted to touch on one thing. Another free game that's out at the moment.
Oh, go for it. Google.
So obviously, the what you call it? The Olympics are out at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! I was meant to stop that. On Google, then we do the little interactive things on the actual front page, right?
Yeah, I love it.
So you can play. It's like an RPG top-down RPG game, but it's like anime-based kind of style. So it's got like a little story to it, which is quite cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, leave me alone. Oh, there we go. Oh. I am so dead. I suck at Snorlax. I'm sorry, peeps.
I'm trying to get the Rotom at the top.
So this game, I need to look at, is called Google Doodle Cat Game, or like the Olympics game. So you're basically this cat, and you have to do all these different events and earn points in order to get these scrolls, and there's like 7 of them. And the little games in them are like, you've got rock climbing, which was actually more difficult than I thought it'd be. And by the way, controls are just up, down, left, right, and spacebar.
There's a lot of people to the right here, Tom, by the way.
Okay. I'm just trying to level up a bit. Yeah, so you got those controls, which obviously basic controls. So you got rock climbing, archery, you got dance, which I found quite fun actually, because it was almost like playing Guitar Hero like style thing, where it's up, down, left, right. You got to hit it at certain times. What other ones were there? There was like running and like, was it running? Something like that, hurdles. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, it's a nice little interactive game. It's quite fun, and it's like it's a lot more in depth as well, because you can do like the main story thing where it's get the scrolls and you do all these little interactive things that are obviously based around the Olympics. Oh, skateboarding was on it as well.
Oh yeah.
And what do I want? Oh yeah, so this was a block or yawn. Yawn block, forget block.
No, don't die.
And you can do all these scrolls, but you can also go around and there's like a little like story side to it as well, where you can do all these different things. It's really good fun actually.
That's good. That's what, just on the Google homepage?
Yeah, you just go to Google homepage and then you click like the main attraction thing that normally has.
I think another internet thing that's kind of got an Olympic mad is, you know, when you have no internet and you've got the dinosaur game.
Yeah.
There's that little T-Rex, that pixelated T-Rex that goes from right, and you have to jump from left to right. You have to jump over obstacles and.
Yeah, when it's error 404, right?
Yeah, and they've basically Olympicsed it up, so you can like, I think you jump like hurdles or something, and you end up in the Olympic pool. That's quite fun. But yeah, well, I think there is actually an official Olympics game out, which looks. I think a lot of people playing it at the moment, but I think it was meant to come out last year, and yeah, that's out now. But it's weird because it's called like Tokyo 2020. Well, so even the Olympics are called Tokyo 2020, even though it's been postponed to this year. That's very
that really threw me off.
But yeah, so another. But what I've been playing this week, which everyone seems to be talking about at the moment, is a great game called Death's Door. Have you heard of Death's Door?
I haven't, but it sounds fun.
Death's Door is it is published by Devolver, who always have a great track record anyway, with just indie games that are really unique and different. They seem to know what they're doing when they kind of publish them. And the developer is, I wrote it down because I can never remember, is Acid Nerve. And you've played an Acid Nerve game, Tom.
Oh, do tell.
You have played a game called Titan Souls.
Oh, yes. I do remember Titan Souls.
So Titan Souls was like a top-down, like, isn't it like a boss rush game basically, but it's like one hit and you're dead, but one hit and the boss is dead as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone's really good.
Yeah, it's like, do you ever find this as a game, it comes out, no one knows what the hell's going on because obviously it's only just come out, and everyone's kind of like, similar level, you have quite a few good games, and then about a week later, everyone just knows how to play it and they just absolutely kill everyone else. Yeah,
I'm getting absolutely decimated. But yes, so Death's Door is another kind of Souls-like indie game from Acid Nerve, but it's slightly different. It's not exactly like a Souls-like clone, but it's so it's like a top-down game, and you play as a little crow who is a reaper, so basically like a Grim Reaper, and your job, you work for this kind of agency, and it's got like this office-like setting where everyone collects souls, and that's your job. So like the Monsters Inc. factory with doors, like doors just drop into your office and you go through them and you go and hunt your souls down, and it takes you to like all these kind of like fantasy like settings. So at the moment I'm in the early stages of the game, so it's kind of like a castle-y area, like a cemetery kind of area, and it's quite bleak and grim. The color palette is quite grey, but it's really, the art style is really, really cool. They use a lot of like kind of depth of focus perspective stuff, and your character moves like a crow would if it was running across the floor, but when you stand still it like moves its head a little bit like a crow does, you know, when they're a bit twitchy, that kind of stuff. So they've done a quite good job of that. But yeah, it's cool. It's a really good game. Like the combat is a lot like Hades.
Wait, Titan Souls are the same ones that did the other archery game we've played?
No, I think that's a different developer. Towerfall. It's the same.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Towerfall. We did Celeste. My bad.
Yeah, Titan Souls got that kind of pixel art, but Death's Door isn't pixel art. It's kind of, it looks drawn sometimes, but it's computer generated, but it's just got a really interesting art style. And yeah, the gameplay is really fun. It's got that kind of Souls-like mechanic where, you know, you kill enemies, you build up your souls, you find souls, but when you die, you don't lose them, which is quite forgiving. But you unlock shortcuts on the way, so you'll go through an area, you might get stuck on a bit, but if you go a bit further, you'll find a shortcut that links you to the beginning, so you don't have to do that bit again. And like the healing mechanic is quite interesting because you find these little seeds, and you can choose where to plant them, and that will be a place you can always get health from. But you only obviously have a limited amount of seeds, so you have to choose wisely where you plant your healing tree. Basically.
Oh, I'm getting slammed.
Yeah, I think we all get
That's cool though. It's very cool.
It's really good. I've done like the first 2 kind of mini bosses, and now the game's kind of, the title cards come up now, and it's kind of opened up and told me what I'm doing for the rest of the game. So basically, someone has stolen the soul that you're after, and you have to kind of find it, basically. But it's kind of taken, everyone's suddenly talking about it. I hadn't really heard anything about it until a good friend of mine told me what it was. Oh, look at me, bottom of the scoreboard again. A friend told me about it, and I thought I'll just get it. And it's out on Xbox and Steam at the moment. It looks like it'll be a really good Switch game, so I don't know if it'll probably come to Switch at some point.
Steam Deck. Aha.
There you go. There's a Steam Deck. There's his first Steam Deck game. And yeah, everyone's given it really, really high reviews so far. I can see why. It's apparently only 8 to 10 hours long as well, so it's not a slog. It's just like a really good length. And I think...
She said.
wait, there we go. And I think yeah, it's really enjoyable, and it's really sweet, and the music's really cool. It's kind of got that Minecraft kind of like plinky plonky music, piano music, if you know what I mean.
Love it if the technical term for Minecraft was plinky plonky.
It says plinky plonky piano. And yeah, I just highly recommend it. And it's less than £20, I think.
Bargain.
So yeah, definitely hit that up, because it is great. And like I said, the combat's really tight. It's like Hades kind of style. It's really, really good.
Like Hades. I'm going to try someone other than Snorlax. I don't think I'm doing very well. So I'm going to try Ninetales.
I'm going to be Slowpoke.
And oh, you can unlock more held items, which is quite cool. Can you edit what you want? Oh, you can select one of auto set. Okay.
There we go.
As well.
What else?
Okay, cool.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So I want to. We've got another topic that we want to talk about, but I have some questions for you.
Ask me, sir.
All right. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a few now. We'll go on to the other topic, and we'll do a few more after. To you, what is more important, story or graphics?
Story or graphics? Story, I think.
Why?
Because I think that's what's more engrossing. I feel like graphics, if you have, you know, we got next gen in this house, PS5, and yeah, you get the initial excitement of, oh, it looks really good, but that always wears off. If the game has a rubbish story, then I don't know, I don't feel like I want to play it. What about you?
I'm with you there. Completely agree. I think story over graphics any day. Like, one of the best stories, I think, to me anyway, but Jesus, that was loud. Did you hear that? One of the games I really enjoyed. Oh yeah, I forgot about this game. That if you're a lower level, like if you can evolve into something else, once you level up enough, you'll evolve into it. Like for instance, I'm a Vulpix at the moment.
Okay, yeah.
Besides, anyway. Oh, look at little Slowpoke. Look like sniffing my butt.
Hello.
Was the Walking Dead games, the Telltale?
Yes.
Telltale.
Do tell.
Which, graphics-wise, I mean, art-wise, amazing, so good. Because obviously it was very comic-like, which again came from the comics. But like, it wasn't really too much going on.
Get back if you can.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I thought you were gonna back me up.
No, it's too many of them.
Whoa. Oh, we can get this guy though. Let's get this guy.
Yeah, let's mug him off.
That's all we need. See, look, 3-on-1. Whoosh.
But yeah, it's like like you've got Life is Strange as well, which isn't known for its graphics, but it's really good. But obviously, yeah, good graphics can change a game, but I think the initial substance has to be great.
Yeah,
it's like having big muscles but not training in strength. You know what I mean?
brain. Oh yeah.
All that. But yeah.
I totally agree. Ooh, Dazzling Gleam sounds awesome.
Oh, I've evolved.
Me too. I look baller.
Have you got more questions? I like these quick fire questions.
Yes. I have. Sorry, I'm about to die, and then I'll ask it.
Don't die.
Oh my god. Shit. Okay. Next question. If you had to marry the last video game character you played, who would it be?
If I had to marry the last video game character I played, excluding this game,
yes,
I imagine. Sugar. Pikachu, get away from me. What did I last play? Well, I last played Super Mario Golf, but you play as your own me. So that would just be me marrying myself in the adventure mode.
You're basically going to marry a variant of yourself. Loki quote.
Yeah,
Loki
style.
Reference. Loki? Oh god. Can you imagine, like, there's a thing nowadays, it's called Loki style, if you just do stuff to yourself.
Oi, oi.
So, yeah, so you would end up marrying yourself, right?
I think so, yeah. Or it would be that little bird from Death's Door.
Yeah, shit. Oh.
Either way, bit weird. What about you?
Probably Binding of Isaac. So it'd be Isaac, which would be really weird.
That's the saddest marriage.
It would be the saddest, because also, yeah, for obvious reasons.
And I think it would be very bizarre.
Yeah, so maybe you should choose a character that isn't so bad.
Tom.
Oh, shit.
That doesn't sound very good.
I don't know which ones are the best to choose. All right, we're going to do one more question. Have you ever pretended to be sick to get out of something so you could play a game?
So I could play a game?
Yeah, so imagine a new game came out. Did you ever pretend to be sick through work, through school, just so you could play it for the day?
It's quite funny that you say that, because
I did it today.
yeah, that's it. No, I do remember. The first thing I remember is being very, very hungover, but I called in sick. But I knew it was a quiet day, so I hopefully wasn't screwing anyone over, if that makes sense. Damn it, I died and lost loads and loads of points. But the game I played, I remember all day while hungover, off work, skiving, was Rocket League. Because it was when it just came out for PS Plus, so no one really knew what it was.
What?
And remember how addicting it... Well, it's addictive now, but when it first came out, it was, like, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my entire day.
No way.
That's the first one I remember doing. I couldn't say I've purposely skied off for a game, but I absolutely remember that moment of, well, I've got a day off now, so I might as well. I'm just dying at this all the time. What the hell? Yeah.
I think I'm getting there. I'm defeating this Aurora thing, but there's a Pikachu right by me, and it's trying to. You asswipe.
I've not scored any points
This
at
is
the
why I
moment.
hate Pikachu. Always comes in and steals the thunder.
What about you? Have you?
That was a good joke.
Very good.
I remember. I can't think if I've ever done it for work. Hang on. I've got to go save the day. I don't think I've ever done it for work, but I remember doing it for college, playing Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah.
When we were at college, was it 10 years ago?
God, more than that.
Something like that.
It's a close battle. I better score these points.
It is not a close battle. I'm getting ruined over here. Jesus.
I'm
Where's
here.
my team?
I was here. Oh, but you went away.
Yeah, I thought I'd go back to the bar. Yeah, I'll give you a couple more in a bit. So, I actually think the next thing we should talk about would be the EA Play.
Yes. That was...
So I didn't actually end up watching this.
Oh, luckily I did twice. So
But I did look up some of the games, and I have already seen some of the games after EA Play. So, kind of know what you're talking about.
Cool.
bit, but you're gonna have to lead it.
No worries. Well, it was kind of they didn't do anything for E3, but they were kind of keeping their cards to their chest and did a little. I think it was like a 45-minute presentation fronted by Xavier Woods from from
Up, down, down.
Yeah, from the WWE and Up Down Down. And yeah, it was quite a short but sweet little conference. A lot of people knock EA. I think obviously they have done some crazy decisions, especially when it comes to the micro transactions and all that kind of stuff. But you could see, I think they are trying to turn a page, which is the main thing. And I've died again. But what did they open with? They opened up with their partnership between themselves and Codemasters. So Codemasters are known for doing a lot of racing games. So the big release this year so far, what I talked about last week, was F1 2021. It's the first time EA have kind of taken over from it. But Codemasters still did it, but I think it's just, partnered with EA.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, I took him out. Sorry.
Nice. And so we kind of got a little sizzle reel of all the stuff they've been working on together, and they also have a game coming out which they focus on called Grid's Legends, which follows their Grid series, which is kind of like street racing. And yeah, it looks like they're having more of a story in it. Didn't look too amazing, not gonna lie. Acting wasn't fantastic. There was the actor, the guy from Sex Education. Is it Eric?
The actual main kid.
No, his best mate.
Eric, yes.
Yeah, Eric. He's in it, so he plays a bit of a up and coming racing driver. Talks a bit hard, but obviously there's going to be a lot of.
Must have been weird to see him play that kind of character
after Sex Education.
Especially after. I mean, he's a kid as well, like in Sex Education.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, it's kind of I think it's meant to represent the turmoils of a. I do not know how we're in the lead, because you're going to see how many points I've scored, and it's going to be awful. But it follows his character as he goes through the trials and tribulations of being a street car driver. Looks good. I'm a big fan of racing games, so I'll probably pick it up anyway. But yeah, that it's quite nice to see Codemasters kind of having a good look in as like the driving game kings at the moment, because they are very good at what they do when it comes to them.
F1?
Well, F1, all kind of like the Grid series. They used to do the old rallying series. Like they've got a good rep in what they do. And F1 was, I love the F1 games. Like the one that came out last week is really good. So yeah, they know what they're doing. Then they introduced a new Apex Legends character next. A character called Seer, and I don't know, did you play Apex?
I've never played Apex, actually.
That's surprising.
I feel like it's gone the way of Warzone, where if you're new to Warzone, imagine if you're new to Warzone, you jumped in now, I feel like it'll be hectic as fuck and you would never be able to like do much. I don't know, I think I said to you before, like I wasn't going to buy anything for PS4 until I get either a PC or PlayStation 5, and I kind of broke that rule today when we bought Tribes of Midgard, but that was the exception.
But Apex is free.
I know, but I meant like download wise as well. So
no, fair enough. Because it came out a couple of years ago. It came out a couple of years ago and it's free, and it's one of those, again, it's another battle royale thing, but it's changed a lot since. So I've played it again recently, and they've got this thing called like Apex Arenas now, which is not, so it's like they've still got the Legends, which is their, their bread and butter battle royale, but now they've got like a team deathmatch style.
We lost. That's bad.
It said we were in the lead.
We won. I decimated one of their things. Go on.
I suck at this. Look how many I scored. 13. Wow.
Well, I've got the most.
So yeah, it follows like
I feel like we're doing something wrong here. What's the handshake thing? I think the obviously the little ball is like how many points you score. The fist is obviously how many people you kill, and then the handshake thing, maybe the assist. I think what we're going wrong is we're going straight for the people rather than going for the things on the outside to level up quicker.
I'm always going for the things on the outside. I just suck.
Oh. Fair enough.
But yeah, Apex Legends got Apex Arenas now, which is like a team deathmatch style thing.
Okay.
So yeah, they're changing it a lot, and they said they've got more coming in the future, but they've got a new season coming called Emergence, and they've got a new character called Seer. If you like Apex, that's good. And then after that, they showed the new game, which they announced like I think 2 to 3 years ago, called Lost in Random, which looks like, I don't want to say cliche, but it's basically if Tim Burton made a game. It's basically Nightmare Before Christmas kind of art style and aesthetic, kind of gothic, creepy but fairy tale-y style, and you play as like a little magey wizardy girl, and you've got a dice as your companion, and it looks really interesting because it's kind of like a deck building game but also real-time battle.
Dice or die?
It's a die then.
Oh.
Is that the singular?
I don't know. I was just trying to be pedantic.
Oh. I think dice is the singular, isn't it?
It's probably going to be...
I'm questioning my own...
Them again.
Questioning my own ability to understand it.
One thing I did see released that I'm very interested in. So there's a few games that I've not played growing up where people are like, what the fuck? And it's just because I'm like, I don't like going into hype, and plus, I'll play it when I'm ready. And if it passes by sometimes, like the whole urgency and hype goes for the game that I can't be asked to play anyway. One of those games is Dead Space, so I never played Dead Space. So now, remastering Dead Space, same thing that happened actually with Legend of Zelda Skyward. Not that it was well renowned as like the best Zelda game, but I've again never played it, and they remastered it. I'm just like, perfect. It means that I get to play it. Obviously, controls or certain things might be different about it, but I still get like a fresh go at it rather than having to buy like an older console or an emulator.
Yeah.
So I'm actually quite pumped about Dead Space coming out.
Yeah, Dead Space Remastered, that's coming out. I don't know if they're doing all three. They might just be doing the first one. But even so, I'm exactly the same. I think I only played the first few hours of the first one when it came out, and I was quite a scaredy boy back in the day, so I didn't get very far before going, oh, this isn't for me. But, you know, I've got my big boy pants on, so I can give it a good go now. And
that was me with Bioshock the first time I played it. Bioshock actually, it's not even really a scary game, but like, I did cack myself a little bit at the beginning part. I was like, alright.
People
I did play
here
it for about 6 months and then got it back. Yeah, there's 4 of us here. Like, there's loads. It's great.
He's gonna heal in here though, unless we can like rush him.
I got him. Oh no. Oh, he got me. Three against one, and he's like smashing us.
I know.
This is what I don't understand.
I need to peg it out of there. Dead Space is coming out. That looks really, really good. Like, there's kind of a rumor that they're releasing it ahead of announcing Dead Space 4, because a lot of people have been wanting it for ages. But maybe like this is kind of testing the waters or seeing if it will sell. I think it will. Loads of people are after it. But one I think that really took me by surprise and that I'm definitely excited about. I didn't think I was excited about it, but Battlefield 2042.
We spoke about this. The trailer is dope.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So have you heard of what they're doing called Battlefield Portal?
No. It sounds cool already. It's
basically a create your own game mode and you can share it online, but the rules, you can do anything. So it's like, takes all the characters and maps from Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 2042, and all the maps and all the characters, all the guns, and you can just set up your own crazy rules, matches. So they did some examples in the trailer for it, and one of them was so a basic one would be random loadouts. So they use the Protect VIP game mode, but then you've got characters and guns from Bad Company 2 versus Battlefield 3. So that's kind of like just showing you that you can do them against them. But then they did a game mode called Quality versus Quantity, where you had 4 2042 agents against 32 soldiers from 1942.
Oh wow!
And the 4 2042 agents can use helicopters, and that's it. So it's just like all these really creative game modes that can be really fun. And another one they did was 1 horse-sized tank against 20 duck-sized robots.
That's that question. What's what's it called? Duck-sized horses and a horse-sized duck or something like that.
Yeah, which one would you rather fight?
That's it. Yeah.
And it just looks great because basically you make your own rules, game modes, all this kind of stuff, and then you upload it, and people can just take it and do what they want with it.
Cool.
Like
it's a little more arcadey from Battlefield as well.
Yeah, it's definitely got a massive arcade feel to it. Like one of the game modes they had was like the medics from Bad Company 2. That they're only armed with defibrillators, so you have 20 of them against 20 soldiers, but only armed with knives. So it's defibrillators against knives.
That sounds really cool.
It just looks fun.
It's a little more arcadey. Like with Battlefield, it's Jesus, this thing is ruining me. There's a dreadnought down at the bottom.
Oh yeah, they're worth a lot. So keep going for it. I'm gonna go for this bottom.
Yeah, but I'm getting slaughtered by this other player.
There's a Rotom up here. I'm going for.
Sure. Yeah, no, that sounds good actually. Another one that I will say I'm not a big FIFA fan. I'm not a big football, like quite a few of the other games I wasn't really fussed about. Oh, yeah, there we go. I've got it. So yeah, a couple of other games I wasn't really fussed about. I did obviously I looked a little bit, but Dead Space, Battlefield. There was one called Knockout City. Did you see what that was like?
Yeah, that's been out a while. And again, it's free. You can get it on Switch, Xbox, I think PlayStation as well. And it's basically 3v3 dodgeball. I played it for a bit. It's good fun. There just wasn't enough there to keep me kind of going.
Yeah.
But I think it's going into season 2 at the moment, so they're going to be adding more content. So yeah, it should get its replayability factor. I think it's still got an audience. It's only been out a little bit, so yeah. But yeah, I think they announced season 2 stuff for that. But that was EA Play. I think it looks really, really interesting.
Yeah,
I think they've got a lot of good titles there. But for me, it was that Battlefield Portal and Dead Space were the main kind of standouts for me.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Because I feel like that Battlefield Portal, there is endless playability with that.
Yeah.
Literally
That'd
endless.
That does sound really good, actually.
And it's good to see that they're not just focusing on the Battle Royale. If you know, like Call of Duty did with Blackout, is it?
Zone. Oh, wait, yeah, Blackout was the first one. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, shit, Blackout was there.
So they release like Black Ops 4, and that was it, wasn't it? Just.
Yeah, it wasn't an actual game, yeah.
But people love Battle Royales, so.
Yeah, I mean, they're good fun. They can be really good fun, especially when you get like a good party with you as well. And like good mates in it. But obviously, it can get quite toxic, especially on COD servers.
Oh, yeah. And I think by the latest news, the less said about Activision and that, the better, probably.
Yeah, let's skip all over that.
Yeah, won't mention that, but yeah, if you're interested, read it up. It makes some quite horrible reading, and I hope justice is served. And what else are we talking about?
Yeah, let's skip over that. Justice.
What else are we talking about, Thomas?
EA. Well, are you done with the EA?
I think I was done. Yeah, there wasn't much else mentioned in that.
Oh, jeez. Right, 3 and 1, not a good idea.
Where are you now?
Let me give you a couple more questions. I'm dead.
Okay, give me questions. Hit me.
Alright, if you could have any weapon from a game in real life, what would it be and why?
Any weapon from any game?
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good question.
It is. Came up with it myself.
I would personally think I think it's called the boom hammer from Bloodborne. It is a hammer with a tiny little furnace in the top of it that blows up when you hit people. It's just.
I ask why.
Because it's Bloodborne.
Fair. I like it.
Sometimes your hammers need more fire and more boom, and the fact it's called the boom hammer. I think
That's a great name, to be fair.
that alone is enough. I'm gonna try it.
My mate Ty would like that answer, to be honest, because he quite likes Bloodborne.
Yeah. There's a wiggly
I was
tough
trying to think
here.
about this myself, to be honest. Like, I don't really know what I'd probably want. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Yeah, what would you
I
like?
saved myself. Are you gonna get it for me?
What's that? Did I run past
What would
something?
you like? It's like you're asking me for something for like my birthday or Christmas. What do you like?
What would you like for what weapon would you like for Christmas,
Tell you
Tom?
what, I wouldn't mind. What would be quite fun is sword from Halo.
Oh, that's a good shout. Plasma sword.
Yeah, that's it. Plasma sword. See, I don't even know what it's called. Jesus. But I think that'd be pretty sick.
That would be very good. Or the hammer from Halo. Was it called the gravity hammer?
Oh, Grav Hammer. Oh, that thing was legitness. It was so good.
I am excited. I'm hoping with the new Halo to get really into the online again. Because that
I
was...
don't think it'll ever beat Halo 3 on 360. Because that was just so good, man.
That stuff was good. That stuff was really, really good.
Zig zig. Okay. Last question I got for you. Which game villain do you relate to the most and why?
I wouldn't say I relate to...
When I say relate, I don't mean that you necessarily are going to go out and be exactly like them. What I mean more is like you can see from their approach why they would do. Like for instance, the whole reason this came to mind was Thanos, because obviously there's a lot of people like, well, it's kind of got a point. Obviously, it would never go through with it, or you hope.
Yeah.
But
how to find out if someone's a psychopath.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you got Thanos. But yeah. So when I say relate, I don't mean that you would, idolize them and make sure their ideologies are pushed into the world. But what would you? Who can you? Whose villain's point can you see? And why you think they're kind of
well,
why you understand their views, but not necessarily the way they go about it.
We got caned.
No, every single time.
It keeps saying we're in the lead and we're not. Come on, let's see how much I got. I reckon I got nothing again on that. Why
is it? Because are you the weak link here?
I think no, not in that game.
You're 42.
I was second. 43.
You killed no one. And you did 2 assists.
I don't do any fights. I run away from people. Is that the issue?
I think you need, because I think the Ninetales is quite a powerhouse in some ways. It's because the attack also, you don't need to be near. They just like shoot ice. Great. Maybe switch it up. Maybe try someone else like Venusaur.
Yeah, I will. I'll give it another go. Villain. It's funny you say that. The new Far Cry 6, they did an interview with the actor who plays a villain. I think it's Giancarlo Esposito, I think his name is. I might have got that horribly wrong. If so, I'm sorry.
Last week, so
yeah.
If you want to know what name it is, just go to watch last week's.
Yeah, and then go, oh, that's the one. Then go back to this one.
Yeah. That's a good tie-in to make him watch more content.
It's and he plays a kind of. It's not a dictator per se, but it's a guy, and he, in an interview about Far Cry 6, he had to describe like
not a dictator, but a guy.
No, he's just a guy, man.
You're either a dictator or you're a guy.
No, he's obviously I think it's like what you call like an accidental dictator, because when they were interviewing him about the role and about the character, he's like, well, he's not actually a bad person per se. He does bad things, but it's all for the fact that he loves his country, and but it's taken it to kind of the next level. A bit like Andrew Ryan and BioShock. That can be... See, he loved Rapture to the point of its own corruption, but he made it hoping for a utopia.
Which you kindly ready up.
Yeah, very good. But he made it a site to make a utopia, to get all the world's best minds in one space, but it led to it falling apart and becoming... Yeah, and I think that's the same with kind of motives with Far Cry 6. So I kind of understand it from that point. I think that's what I wouldn't say I relate to it, but I kind of understand.
He saw what was at the beginning part. He talks about the different ideologies of like certain governments, regimes, countries.
Yeah.
And he's basically saying, why can't you have it all, right? Why can't you have rapture?
Mm.
Or why can't you? It was either you have it all, or it was you stem away from those ideologies and you create something new, something like rapture.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Bioshock entrance easily like
It's the best
three.
best opener of all time. Bioshock 1 and Bioshock Infinite have.
Let's stick together in this, by the way. Let's just go wherever these guys go. We're gonna go.
Yeah, no worries.
We're gonna go down. We'll go down. We'll go down.
Yeah, cool.
We'll try and stick together and do it that way. Stick together.
And do it
So
that
are
way.
you thinking Andrew Ryan?
Andrew Ryan or the main villain, new villain from Far Cry 6, I think. What about you?
Nemesis.
Stars.
Yeah.
Why Nemesis?
I just like the fact he's a huge dude with a rocket launcher. It's great.
I hate stars. I hate the RAPD and I hate stars.
they're to blame for everything. They really are.
I like that question. That's a good question. It made me think.
Yeah. I was only joking about, oh shit, we got two people behind us. Let's sneaky.
Oh, it's
Come on, you're about to die. I mean, faint.
Yeah. We don't kill Pokemon here. It's like Batman.
I'm Batman.
I need help. Where are you?
On relation to... I'm here. On relation to Batman... Oh, evade, run away. That's what I meant to say.
Evade away. Oh my god. I want to score points.
What I don't like lately is how so many films get leaked online with like the stock photos and all this kind of stuff. And for instance, like obviously it's not been confirmed, but kind of really has. But the whole like Spider-Man thing, where there's going to be the other Spider-Man in it.
Spider-Man.
Not talking about games here, but just generally like just leaking content from like games and movies and stuff, where it just kind of like ruins the surprise, and that's kind of what you want, right?
Well, that's
Jesus, these guys are like mega
Megamons.
Megamons. Man.
I think I mean,
yeah, you're dead. You're gonna die as well. Let's get this guy.
Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that the biggest controversy with that, I think in recent times,
sorry, I'm really excited then. Let's go.
Was Last of Us 2.
Yeah, like why leak stuff? I don't understand. Like, if you want to find out for yourself, okay, fine, do it on your own accord. like.
I think that was.
I
think it was leaked from a disgruntled employee due to working conditions, which I understand in a protest kind of situation.
Yes.
But the downfall from it was, we won't go into spoilers in case people haven't played it, but there were major plot points that are quite divisive that were leaked, but without context, and people were taking that from face value, going, oh, I'm not buying this game because this happens. But it's like, if you play the game, you kind of understand why these things happen. But
exactly.
It's just people not wanting context, and just the internet's a horrible place, man.
It's like, have you seen Bo Burnham's
Inside?
Oh man, it's brilliant.
It's amazing.
I found myself going, oh god. He did the streamer thing as well, and it cracked me up.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is hilarious.
Guess I'll go cry again.
Yeah.
I like the reaction video to his reaction video.
And the White Girls of Instagram video was hilarious as well.
It's great because I spent half my time.
Why are you running away, dude?
I spent half my time laughing and loving it, and then the other half going, "Oh my god, this is horrible."
Yeah. It's either going, "This is me," or "This is the internet song." Perfect. It just summed everything up, and you're just like, "Yeah, it's great."
Yeah.
Sorry, I know we went a bit off topic then, but
no, it's fine.
Tangents are fucking amazing things.
Well, I think we can round it up by going,
Okay.
What are you playing this week? What have you got your eyes on? What you're interested in? What you saying?
Okay, so I have ordered and I have it in my possession. Dude, I think you're gonna die over there.
Yeah, I'm being.
Is that you?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Come on, give me my special. Give me my special. Shit. So more Binding of Isaac this week. I've actually still got. I did order and I have it. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Very good.
which I will be starting tomorrow. I can't wait. It should be good fun. That's basically what I'm really looking forward to playing, to be honest. And obviously played a bit of this. But this is actually quite a fun game, especially for a freebie.
I think I've got a bit of lag. Yeah, no, it's
Die a
good.
lot.
So, Binding of Isaac, are you finding that, you know, you've still getting more and more playability from it? Because you've been playing that for years.
Binding of Isaac is just like, you can, there's loads of playability because there's a lot of items to unlock. You're not always going to get the same items per game. There's also, although they're all Isaac, they're technically different characters as well. And there's multiple endings. There's obviously you get multiple endings for like different characters or different plays. So yeah, there's lots that you can do with it, and I don't know, I just love it. And also they've got Repentance coming out in Jesus Charizard. They got Repentance coming out in September, which is the DLC for Binding of Isaac on Switch. It's already out on like PC, and I think no, I don't think it's out on PlayStation, but just PC. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that as well. So I'm trying to get through quite a few plays, like on the, I think I'm playing Rebirth Plus, which is the one before Repentance. Rebirth Plus, sorry.
Being chased by Charizard.
Yeah, man. Like, I think. Wait, there's a. Oh, okay, up there. You haven't even got to Gengar yet.
No, oi. That sounds like a. It is. I'm not evolving as quick as other Pokemon. I don't really know how.
What are you playing?
What am I playing at the moment? I am more Death's Door. I'm Gengar now. More Death's Door because it's great.
Oh my god.
There has been a PlayStation sale at the moment, which is quite good, 70% off. So I recently acquired Far Cry 5 for £6.
Jeez.
Yeah, and Dark Souls 2 for how much? Dark Souls 2? That was like £8, and Assassin's Creed Syndicate for £6. So I was like, yeah, they're long enough. But the games I've always wanted now, I've got them in the library. It's quite good on a rainy day to crack something like that. But I am playing through Hitman 3 on the PS5, Death's Door, finally getting the adventure mode of Mario Golf done. It's very short. I wouldn't say it's blown my mind, but it's fun. It's a fun little golf game. I can imagine I'll get into the online on it. I think that'll be quite fun. But on Friday, I think Microsoft Flight Simulator and The Ascent come to Games Pass, so I will spend a bit of time doing that. But I am going away, so I'll be playing on my phone on the cloud on Xbox Games Pass. So hopefully have a bit to talk about next time we're on with them.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for playing this with me. I know
Thanks for playing games with me.
No, I mean this game, as in like, you know, how well we've done.
We've done awfully, man.
Oh man. So
well, I've done awfully.
Yeah.
I've done awfully. I'm not
normally one to. Normally, I'm the one that's doing bad, but yeah. We need to play this a bit more. That's why.
Yeah, I think I need to play this and not chat over the top of it. But no, it's good fun, man.
No worries. Well, hope you enjoy this episode. We are still coming up with a name. We're undecided, but I mean, obviously, if you've got any ideas of names, let us know.
Absolutely.
And we've had nothing but positive responses for this. So yeah, enjoying it. Thank you very much for watching.
Goodbye, everybody. Guten Tag.